County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from Truist Park. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Charlie Morton will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, Travis Jankowski.
First pitch coming, here it is.
First pitch, 7:20.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time. And the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he'll take a look at ball 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, 7 hits in 14 tries. He also has 1 home run. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Zach Eflin gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, you don't have to know much about statistics to know that this is a bad one. How about this guy on the year as a starting pitcher? Left-handers are hitting over 300 against this guy. He's going to have to change something or he won't be pitching very long in this league.
And now, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The next 3-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
3-1 to him now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. Miller is there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting first, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. He's taken him deep once. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The 1-1 home.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1. 2-2 now.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Braves failed to score in their half of the first. We'll head to the second now at Truist Park. No score here on the show. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brad Miller.
Brad Miller.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1 and 2.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run, 9 driven in. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Morton, the former Tampa Bay Ray, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Here now is Adam Hazley. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average is at 308 entering play. Still without a home run and 11 RBIs. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. And now in the box, Austin Reilly.
Leading up for the Braves, the third baseman, Austin Reilly.
First pitch on the way. Skied down the left field line. Jankowski on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Eddie Rosario. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch on its way. On the ground to the left side. Fielded by Galvis. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heading after it is Jankowski. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Galvis behind 0-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. 1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next to dig in, Zach Eflin. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch on the way. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The left fielder, number 9.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball
1 and 0. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1 and 2 now. 1 and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies picks it up over to first, and that retires the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Jock Peterson now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Low for ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Count is even at 1 and 1 to Peterson.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now the 2-1. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
First delivery to him. Dansby Swanson is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So now the pitcher, Charlie Morton. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. First offering on its way. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Now at the plate here is Ronald Acuna. He went down swinging to start the home first. He's set and the pitch. Fouled off. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Gene Segura.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Acuna's there for it, and that's the 1st out of the inning. Digging in will be Bryce Harper. He bounced out last time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brad Miller. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Their count now at 2-2. Drilled to the left side. He's got it. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping up is Ozzie Albies.
Leading up for the Braves, the second baseman.
First
Ozzie
delivery to him.
Albies.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
The pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
So next to hit is Austin Reilly. He flew out in his last debut. First offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
High and deep down the left field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Eddie Rosario would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, JT.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. JT Realmuto stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
At the plate now, Adam Hazley. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This is on the ground over to first. And quickly there are 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Stepping in next, Freddie Galvis. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Phillies down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. They've certainly gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so he said they have to change their mentality at the plate. They can't accept that they're running into good pitching and therefore don't stand a chance. He wants to see his guys simplify their approach and battle at the plate to at least put the ball in play.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
For the Braves, The left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit to first. Gloved by Miller, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So here is Travis d'Arnaud. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First delivery to him. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Struck out in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Segura. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Peterson giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin. He dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in. On to first, and there were two down.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Travis Jankowski. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Dansby Swanson.
Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Charlie Morton. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, he makes the stop. Hats off to that one.
That ball almost got through the hole right there. Could have been a seeing eye single. Love to step in a dive to his left. That's actually a harder play. It's almost easier to go backhand when you're reacting at third base. Nice play right there. Nice angle to the baseball.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And that one yanked just foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Down in order go the Braves. Still no score. Gene Segura standing in. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Bryce Harper comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the 2nd out. Now to the plate, Brad Miller. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
You could tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
0-2 the count to Miller.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in once again is Ozzie Albies as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that type with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Albies with a 1-1 count now.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This pitch is popped up, and that's going to land foul. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 1-0. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Now batting, third baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Reilly. First pitch of the AB now. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking either.
Full count now. 3-2. Eddie Rosario would be next. Grounded to first. Miller's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 7 no-hit innings now as he closes in on his masterpiece. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Striding in is JT Realmuto. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. Hit hard on the ground to second. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
So now to the plate, Adam Hazley, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Reilly is under it, and he's got it for the first out. So a runner at first now with one away. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. From the belt, kicks and deals. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Now that's popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Alec Bohm is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
The pitcher, number 56, Zach Eflin.
Standing in now, Zach Eflin as he lifts it in the air to right field. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Phillies leave a couple. We are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
And now the first pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss. Connor Brogdon is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now batting, catcher, Travis Garza.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation You leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Again, another foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jock
number
Peterson
7.
goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Pitch on the way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jankowski's there for it, and that retires the side. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Travis Jankowski next.
Travis Jankowski.
Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
In now, Gene Segura. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the ninth. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
That misses, 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2. We're at down 2-2.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Brad Miller, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, guys, it's obvious he's not picking the ball up. He's out in front on 2 off.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Atlanta get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Charlie Morton earned his 5th win of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Zach Eflin is settled with a loss after